Medical NGOs from the Dead website Theagapecenter Foundations. Chapter 1. A list of medical NGOs from the Theagapecenter.com/organization/foundations/foundations.htm. A list of medical NGOs in alphabetical order. AwareFoundation.org, Adolescent Wellness and Reproductive Education Foundation, the Aware Foundation. AIDS.org, ZA, AIDS Foundation of South Africa, the South African, ZA. AKCCHF.org, AKC Canine Health Foundation. ABMRF.org, Alcohol Beverage Medical Research Foundation, ABMRF. AHMF.org, Allison Hunter Memorial Foundation, AHMF, Myalgic Encephalopathy/Chronic Fatigue Syndrome, ME/CFS. Alpha1.org, Alpha-1 Foundation Genetic Disorder that can cause liver and lung disease. AmFoundation.org, Alternative Medicine Foundation, AMF. ADAF.org, American Dietetic Association Foundation, ADAF. AddictionResearch.com, American Foundation for Addiction Research, AFAR. AFSP.org, American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, AFSP. AFUD.org, American Foundation for Urologic Disease, AFUD. ThyroidFoundation.org, American Foundation of Thyroid Patients, AFTP. Herpes-Foundation.org, American Herpes Foundation, AHF. AmericanHospice.org, American Hospice Foundation, AHF. AmericanLegacy.org, American Legacy Foundation, ALF, Anti-Smoking Tobacco. Macular.org, American Macular Degeneration Foundation, AMDF. AOTF.org, American Occupational Therapy Foundation, AOTF. Osteopathic.org, American Osteopathic Foundation, AOF. PainFoundation.org, American Pain Foundation, APF. AmericanPathologyFoundation.org, American Pathology Foundation, APF. PorphyriaFoundation.com, American Porphyria Foundation, APF. ACFoundation.org, Animal Cancer Foundation, ACF. AAFA.org, Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America, AAFA. ADF.org, O, Australian Drug Foundation, ADF, Australia, O. Kidney.org, O, Australian Kidney Foundation Australia, O. Lungnet.org, O, Australian Lung Foundation, ALF, Australia, O. NutritionAustralia.org, Australian Nutrition Foundation, ANF, Australia, O. APSF.net.au, Australian Patient Safety Foundation, APSF, Australia, O. ThyroidFoundation.com.au, Australian Thyroid Foundation, ATF, Australia, O. GatesFoundation.org, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. BAFound.org, Brain Aneurysm Foundation, BAF. BHF.org, UK, British Heart Foundation, BHF, United Kingdom, UK. LungUK.org, British Lung Foundation, BLF, United Kingdom, UK. BTF-thyroid.org, British Thyroid Foundation, BTF, United Kingdom, UK. EnableLink.org, Canadian Abilities Foundation, CAF, Disabilities Canada, CA. CBCF.org, Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation, CBCF, Canada, CA. CFDP.ca, Canadian Foundation for Drug Policy, CFDP, Canada, CA. CHSRF.ca, Canadian Health Services Research Foundation, CHSRF, Canada, CA. CPF-Inc.ca, Canadian Porphyria Foundation, CPF, Canada, CA. PreventCancer.org, Cancer Research and Prevention Foundation, CRPF. Candlelighters.org, Candlelighters Childhood Cancer Foundation, CCCF. Carcinoid.org, Carcinoid Cancer Foundation, CCF. Mott.org, Charles Stewart Mott Foundation. Childhoodbraintumor.org, Childhood Brain Tumor Foundation, CBTF. Childneurologyfoundation.org, Child Neurology Foundation, CNF. CWDfoundation.org, Children with Diabetes Foundation. ICPA4Kids.org, Children's Chiropractic Research Foundation. Children's DiabetesFDN.org, Children's Diabetes Foundation. CHFN.org, Children's Heart Foundation. Continence-Foundation.org, UK, Continence Foundation, the, CF, United Kingdom, UK. Cornea.org, Cornea Research Foundation of America. ONT. CFF.org, Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, CFF. DermFND.org, Dermatology Foundation, DF. DigestiveDisorders.org, UK, Digestive Disorders Foundation, DDF, United Kingdom, UK. EastAfricaFoundation.org, East Africa Medical Assistance Foundation, EMOF, Tanzania Radiology. EDNF.org, Ehlers Danlos National Foundation, EDNF. EllisonFoundation.org, Ellison Medical Foundation Aging and Global Infectious Disease. EJAF.org, Elton John AIDS Foundation. Rachel.org, Environmental Research Foundation, ERF. Uroliver.be, Euroliver Foundation. FAHP.org, European Foundation for the Advancement of Healthcare Practitioners, EFAP. FAER.org, Foundation for Anesthesia Education and Research, FAER. AquaticISF.org, Foundation for Aquatic Injury Prevention, FAIP. FCER.org, Foundation for Chiropractic Education and Research, FCER. FIMDefilice.org, Foundation for Innovation in Medicine, FIM. FindHelp.com, Foundation for Innovations in Nicotine Dependence, FIND. FMCPNet.org, Foundation for Managed Care Pharmacy, FMCP. iNurse.com/FNRE, Foundation for Neonatal Research and Education, FNRE. 4.org, Foundation for Osteoporosis Research and Education, 4. FFST.org, Foundation for Surgical Technology, FST. AGL.com/foundation.asp, Foundation of the American Association of Gynecologic Laparoscopists, FAGL. FaileyFoundation.org, George Fail Foundation Third World Healthcare. WillsGlaucoma.org, Glaucoma Service and Foundation at Wills Eye Hospital. THDF.org, HD Foundation, The Huntington's Disease. HSF.ca, Heart and Stroke Foundation, HSF, of Canada. Hemochromatosis.org, Hemochromatosis Foundation, HF. HDFoundation.org, Hereditary Disease Foundation, HDF. Pancreatic.org, Hirschberg Foundation for Pancreatic Cancer Research. HospiceFoundation.org, Hospice Foundation of America, HFA. Hydrocephalus.org, Hydrocephalus Foundation Incorporated. HIFI. Hypertensionfoundation.org, Hypertension Education Foundation, HEG. PrimaryImmune.org, Immune Deficiency Foundation, IDF. Insulin-free.org, Insulin Free World Foundation. IFFGD.org, International Foundation for Functional Gastrointestinal Disorders, IFGUD. IFPAM.org, International Foundation for Performing Arts Medicine, IFPAM. IrwinFoundation.com, Irwin Foundation supports veterinary, schools and students. ILT.org, Islet Foundation, the, a final push in the cure for diabetes. PBM-diabetes.com, Islet Replacement Research Foundation Diabetes. 4jhc.org, Jessica's Hope Chest nonprofit organization for critically ill children. JDRF.org, O, Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation in Australia, O. JDRF.org, Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation International, JDRF. KFF.org, Kaiser Family Foundation. SpinalVictory.org, Kent Waldrep National Paralysis Foundation, KWNPF. KDF.org, SG, Kidney Dialysis Foundation Singapore, SG. Kidney.ca, Kidney Foundation of Canada. KidneyUrology.org, Kidney and Urology Foundation of America. KLSFoundation.org, Klein-Levin Syndrome Foundation. KristenWutt-Foundation.org, Kristen Wutt Foundation, for Eating Disorder Awareness. LAF.org, Lance Armstrong Foundation, LAF, Cancer Patient Support. LBF.org, Leon Bender Foundation, LBF Charity Awareness for Epilepsy. LilyClaire-Foundation.org, Lily Claire Foundation, The Williams Syndrome. Lupus.org, Lupus Foundation of America, LFA. Lustgartenfoundation.org, Luchtgarten Foundation for Pancreatic Cancer Research, the. Lymphoma.org, Lymphoma Research Foundation, LRF. Macula.org/foundation/index.html, Macula Foundation, the. Eyesight.org, Macular Degeneration Foundation, MDF. Wish.org, Make-A-Wish Foundation. MontelMS.org, Montel Williams MS Foundation. MorrisAnimalFoundation.org, Morris Animal Foundation, A Healthier Tomorrow for Animals. MSAwareness.org, MS Awareness Foundation, MSAF. MSFacts.org, Multiple Sclerosis Foundation, MSF. MTF.org, Musculoskeletal Transplant Foundation, MTF. AlopeciaAreata.com, National Alopecia Areata Foundation, NAAF. Lexington-on-line.com/naf.html, National Anxiety Foundation, NAF. Braintumor.org, National Brain Tumor Foundation, NBTF. Nationalbreastcancer.org, National Breast Cancer Foundation, NBCF. NCF-net.org, National CFIDS Foundation Chronic Fatigue and Immune Dysfunction Syndrome, CFIDS. EmphysemaFoundation.org, National Emphysema Foundation, NEF. NGDF.org, National Graves' Disease Foundation, NGDF. ResearchForAcure.com, National Foundation for Cancer Research, NFCR. NFID.org, National Foundation for Infectious Diseases, NFID. NFSHM.org, National Foundation for Sexual Health Medicine, NFSHM. Paincare.org, National Foundation for the Treatment of Pain. Headaches.org, National Headache Foundation, NHF. Heartfoundation.com.au, National Heart Foundation of Australia, O. NHFonline.org, National Hydrocephalus Foundation, NHF. Kidney.org, National Kidney Foundation, NKF, United States. Pancreasfoundation.org, National Pancreas Foundation, NPF. ReyesSyndrome.org, National Reyes Syndrome Foundation, NRSF. NewCDF.org, National Urea Cycle Disorders Foundation, NUCF. NZDF.org, NZ, New Zealand Drug Foundation, NZDF, New Zealand, NZ. Herpes.org, NZ, New Zealand Herpes Foundation, NZHF, New Zealand, NZ. NursesForNewborns.org, Nurses for Newborns Foundation. Ollie.org, Ollie Foundation, The Home Parenteral or Enteral, Home PEN, Nutrition. ONF.org, Ontario Neurotrauma Foundation, ONF, Ontario, Canada. Oralcancer.org, Oral Cancer Foundation, OCF. OREF.org, Orthopedic Research and Education Foundation, OREF. OFA.org, Orthopedic Foundation for Animals, OFA. OHF.org, Oxalosis and Hyperoxaluria Foundation, OHF. PainReliefFoundation.org, UK, Pain Relief Foundation, PRF, United Kingdom, UK. PDF.org, Parkinson's Disease Foundation, PDF. Prostate.org, O, Prostate Cancer Foundation of Australia Australian, O. Pulmonaryfibrosis.org, Pulmonary Fibrosis Foundation, PFF. RAWFoundation.org, Raw Foundation Complementary and Alternative Medicine, CAM. Sankara.org, Sankara Eye Foundation, SEF, India. Saravaran Saravaran Foundation for Rett Research Rett Syndrome. Skincancer.org, Skin Cancer Foundation, the. Stroke.co.za, Southern African Stroke Foundation, SASF. Starbright.org, Starbright Foundation for Seriously Ill Children. SADS.org, Sudden Arrhythmia Death Syndromes, SADS, Foundation. Komen.org, Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation. Allthyroid.org, Thyroid Foundation of America, TFA. Thyroid.ca, Thyroid Foundation of Canada, TFC, Canadian, UK. ULF.org, United Leukodystrophy Foundation, ULF, Genetic Nervous System Disorders. Vasoprevia.org, Vasoprevia Foundation, VPF. VDF.org, Vascular Disease Foundation, VDF. VisionAustralia.org, O, Vision Australia Foundation, VAF, Australian, O. VULVarPainFoundation.org, Vulvar Pain Foundation, VPF. Williams-syndrome.org, UK, Williams Syndrome Foundation, WSF, Rare Genetic Disorder. WorldRenal.org, World Foundation for Renal Care, WFRC.